Your teeth are very white. You know that?
Thanks.
Weird, right? But not when I'm around people, when I'm by myself.
Yeah. Are you capable of doing that though? Because I don't think I could.
Yeah, I can shut anything out.
Really?
Yeah. How can I unburden myself? Because this feels like torture. I'd erase it from my mind and I'd be like, don't talk to me about it ever again. If you want to console on somebody else, either tell your partner or find somebody else to talk to about it. That's okay.
Oh no, I wouldn't. I'd be like, look what they've just sent me.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, I would.
No, I'd be like, did you mean to send me this? No. And then obviously...
Oh, see easy.
Oh, silly. And then... Hello and welcome to the Confessional podcast. You are listening to yours truly, Rick, and obviously the amazingly beautiful Kimmy K. And it is...
Valentine's Day!
Yay! Happy Valentine's to everybody that's going to have sex tonight. And if you're not going to, just remember that there will be AI robots that you can do it with soon. So it's going to be okay. It's fine.
It's Steak and BJ Day.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Steak and BJ, yeah.
Never had it.
Never had a steak and a BJ? Not at the same time, because that'd be weird. But
It sounds quite good. I won't lie. Chop it up.
It depends which one you're eating.
Yeah, touche. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Are you farting?
What's that on your chest?
Don't.
What
Just don't.
Looks like
Don't.
looks like she did steak and BJ dead. Somebody finished on her chest.
Prick.
But it's okay. Don't worry about that.
I wiped it off. You can't see it now,
What
can
have you
you?
been up to?
I've been getting jizzed on, apparently.
Oh, lovely.
Not a lot. Not a lot.
No.
Working hard.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, doing what? Talking to Bob.
So, yeah, talking
To Bob. So if you haven't listened to the previous episode, Kimmy has a virtual business manager.
Yeah, he's a good guy, man.
And I've called him Big Bob. That's his name. What have I been doing? I just had my first cob up north.
Cob.
She took me to have a cob, which is basically a bread roll, and that's what they are actually called.
Wait, when we went in the shop, did you ask for a cob?
No, of course not.
What did you say?
I'll just have a bread roll, please.
Oh.
Even though on the sign it says cob, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
It does.
See, I told you. I didn't make it up.
It's not a cob, is it? It's a bread roll.
No, it's a cob.
But they did mug me off, and I asked for large, and they gave me a medium. But that's okay. Can't get everything right up north, can you?
No, I mean, we're pretty perfect otherwise.
Not on that fucking content. What's on the agenda today? What are we doing? I've obviously got a confession, so I will read that out as and when we're ready.
Do you want to read your confession first, and then I'll read the confession that I've got?
Sure. Okay, so...
I have literally no idea what your confession is, so that would be quite exciting.
Okay, cool. So this was sent obviously through the website. If you do want to send in confessions, please go to theconfessionalpodcast.co.uk and there is a submission form on there. Send it in. We keep it 100% anonymous. And obviously you'll see all of our other socials. Subscribe to Patreon to see bonus content. And we love you. Right, anyway. So it says, please keep this anonymous. I've been told something I wish I never knew. My mate of over 20 years has told me she started seeing someone behind her husband's back. I'm as close to him as I am to her. But what makes it worse is it's someone they both know and see regularly. Ooh. I've tried to give her all the advice I possibly can, but now I feel I'm stuck in this because I know about it. If it comes out that people know I knew and never said anything, I feel I'm half to blame. But yet I also don't want to be the reason it comes out. How can I unburden myself? Because this feels like torture.
Oh, that's a tough one, isn't it?
That's a biggie.
Oh, why would she tell him?
Sorry?
Why would she tell him about her affair?
Why would the friend?
Why would the woman that's doing it? Did you say the woman told him that she was...
No.
Oh, okay. He's just found out.
No. Are you okay?
Wait,
did you listen to that?
I did listen to that.
I don't think you did.
You said?
Right, so there's a friend.
Yeah.
And she's friends with a woman and a man. And the woman has told her...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Why has the woman told the other woman that she's having an affair?
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't say that, so it didn't come out like that, did it? Or I don't know, maybe it's just a friend consoling and they want to kind of get it off their chest so that they can maybe try and... Oh,
God, that's awful. That's a horrible thing to put on someone.
It's a bit of a shit situation, especially as being the friend, your friend with both male and female of that relationship. That's very, very, very difficult. And obviously the person that she's having an affair with is a friend of that couple.
Yeah,
it's just a lot, isn't it? What would you do?
I'd like to say I'd do the proper thing and tell the other person, but I don't actually know, I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably just remove myself from the situation,
Your teeth are very white. You know that?
Thanks.
You know that?
What the fuck? That's so random.
They're just very white. They look great. Anyway, continue.
You've definitely got ADHD.
I don't. Yeah, your teeth look great.
Thanks.
You're
I've just
welcome.
ate a cob.
Yeah. A bread roll. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably remove myself from the situation. And now I'm conscious about my teeth, though, every time I'm talking.
They look good.
Rick.
I think they look great, so don't be conscious.
Yeah, I'd remove myself from the situation. I probably wouldn't have much to do with that person anymore. And just, oh God, it's hard. What would you do?
I wouldn't say absolutely anything, and I'd be like, I'm erasing that information from my brain. Don't talk to me about it ever again. It's your choice. You do what you want to do. I don't want to hear about it. And if you're not okay with that, then obviously let's just kind of part ways.
Are you capable of doing that, though? Because I don't think I could.
Yeah, I can shut anything out.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I could. That would be at the forefront of my mind every time I spoke to them.
Never, not for me. I'd be like, cool, how's it going, guys? How's the relationship? You all right? I hope you're well.
Be
What'd you get
scared
to last
that
night?
I
Did you have an affair?
accidentally
No.
said something.
No, I wouldn't, honestly, yeah. I'd erase it from my mind, and I'd be like, don't talk to me about it ever again. If you want to console on somebody else, either tell your partner or find somebody else to talk to about it. That's okay. But I wouldn't say anything. I don't want to be involved in that trio of fuckery. I'm not interested in it. I want to actively avoid conflict at all costs. Please don't talk to me about it. I'm not interested.
I suppose that's the right thing to do, isn't it? Like, yeah, telling the other person would create a massive just stress and drama that you don't need to be a part of.
No, because then what if you get that could go one of two ways. They'd be like, okay, do you have proof? No, but she told me. Well, how do we? And then that friend could be like, oh no, she's just been a manipulative cunt. It's not true. And then not only have you lost the male friend, you've then lost the female friend also.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could just be in a shitstorm of something which wasn't even your fault and somebody consoling you.
Oh, I'm really angry about that. Oh, that's actually annoyed me, you know.
It's a tough situation.
That's horrible to tell someone that information and just expect them to be okay with it.
I'd forget it immediately. You do you.
Why don't they just split up? I don't understand affairs. It pisses me off. Just split up. I don't get it.
I don't know. I've never had an active, ongoing affair. I've never had it. So
I understand people that are in open relationships. I understand that. I can understand an open relationship where you actively, together, you go and sleep with other people, blah, blah, blah. I get that because that's like, you both consent into that. But I don't understand why, if your relationship isn't working, because that's normally when affairs are, right? You just go and find it somewhere else.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Don't get it. Just leave. It's a waste of time.
It is a waste of time, yeah. It is a huge waste of time.
Why are you doing that to yourself? Like, I don't know how anyone can live with the stress of an affair, of the guilt. I don't get it.
Lots of people do it. They do.
Odd.
What are we talking about today?
Oh, today.
Thank you for that confession, by the way.
Yes.
I appreciate that. Keep those coming, guys.
Right. Do you want me to read my confession or do you want me to talk about what I want to talk about?
I want to talk about what you want to talk about.
Okay, so we've literally just had this conversation. So I want to know if vaping is worse than smoking as a habit.
I feel like you're asking me like I know. Yeah.
Well, you used to vape, right?
Yes, for a little bit.
And now you smoke?
Yes.
Which one?
Sorry to that one person who fucking thinks I'm the devil, by the way.
Which one do you think was harder to get off?
Smoking.
Really?
For sure.
Smoking?
Yeah.
Wow, I thought it was vaping. I think vaping's the devil.
But so vaping is obviously supposed to be the alternative to smoking, but the healthier alternative. I think vaping is a great alternative for the habit side of it. So having something in your hand. And
the difference is, though, smokers don't constantly have a cigarette in the hand.
No, correct. They don't. And vapors do.
Yeah.
So I have a vape for my car now because I found myself smoking more in the car than any other time.
Yeah.
So now I just vape. But I do consciously. So on my vape, it's got a screen and I'll have 20 puffs and then I'll put it down.
Okay.
And I won't do it again for probably an hour.
I didn't know you could get like...
Yeah. It wasn't expensive. It's like 25 quid.
Oh.
It's pretty good. Not that I'm trying to entice you to go back to vaping.
I know.
But, yeah, so I think evidently smoking is worse for you. Of course it is.
Yeah, there's more chemicals and stuff.
Yeah,
However,
more
I
chemicals.
still think vaping is worse than smoking because you have it more often.
You can have it more often,
Yeah.
yes. So there's a guy who works on the site, and when you're kind of in a building and you're not in a public place, like but obviously where we're working, like doing carpentry or whatever, he can just pop out his vape.
Yeah.
And use it. And obviously I can't because I smoke, so I have to remove myself from sight.
Yeah.
If I want to have a cigarette. Yeah, and he uses it a lot. And I've consciously clocked onto that and been like, oh, that's way more than I would smoke.
Yeah.
Like way more.
Loads more.
Like Yeah.
So the reason I wanted to talk about it is because it's been in the news about that actor that passed away. I don't know if you've seen it.
I did see it.
Hollyoaks actor, he's been in Love Island and...
Yeah. I don't know their name, but I saw that there was an article.
Celebrity Big Brother. I can't remember his name either. I did write it down, but I can't find it. But I think he was 46.
Yeah.
And it says that I don't know how true it is, but it says that he passed away due to vaping, lung injuries through vaping excessively. Like, I know people die from lung cancer and stuff through smoking.
Popcorn lung, don't they?
Yeah. It seems like the vaping injuries happen quicker than what they do with smoking. So it takes quite a while for the effects of smoking to kick in. Whereas with vaping, you can literally have a vape and then all of a sudden you're ill.
But is there evidence to back that up? Or did they have pre-medical issues and then because they vaped, they just latched onto that?
You see, that's the thing. So he actually went into cardiac arrest before this happened, and that was due to vaping, and they brought him back to life, and they told him it was because of the vape that that happened to him. But he, in his statement when he was speaking to the press about it, he said that he used to smoke and do everything else before he started vaping. So that could have had an impact on
which I imagined
how the vape affected
It's like
him.
when people died of COVID, but fucking it turns out they had heart failure.
Yeah,
but they just had COVID at the same time. So I don't know. I think both are obviously bad. You know, I will stop smoking 100%. But my issue is obviously of course I'm addicted to the nicotine, but it's the habit.
Yeah, that's what I'm finding difficult.
That I will find difficult to break. Is the habit of doing it.
I think it's kind of like routine, isn't it? So with vaping, you used to wake up, have a puff, and then you'd be ready to get up and go. And mine at the minute is after a coffee, I feel like I should have a vape because that was kind of normal.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm missing, and that's what I crave a lot of.
Yeah.
Not like just sitting and just puffing randomly.
It's for me, it's the habits. It's really silly. So when I wake up, I have a coffee and a cigarette.
Yeah.
I have a game. It sounds ridiculous, but I have a game on my phone which I've played for more than 10 years. But I only play it when I smoke. Weird, right? But not when I'm around people, when I'm by myself.
Yeah.
I'd have to give up that game. I wouldn't. I could play it whenever I wanted. Yeah. But in my head, I'd have to give it up.
Yeah, because you've not got the same actions.
Yeah.
I get it.
Having something in my hand, I think I'd really struggle with. I will do it 100%. I want to.
So why haven't you done it before now then?
Because I haven't felt ready.
Do you enjoy it? Do you enjoy smoking?
Yes, still currently. Yeah. Yes, very much.
So my dad's just been diagnosed with stage 3 COPD, and he used to smoke a lot, and then he switched to vape, and he's vaped for I don't even know how many years, a long time. And he quit the nicotine, but he still has the vape, and he just point blank refuses to give that up. Yeah. He says it's something he enjoys and he wants to do it, whether it's making him ill or not. He's just... I said to him, what would you say to me if I was in that situation, if I had COPD, and what would you say to me about my vape? And he'd be like, he said, I just would say to you, enjoy your life. And I was like, okay, then just do what you want.
I mean, it's true, isn't it? You know, inevitably we're all going to die. People who choose to do drugs, people who choose to be addicts of some sort, people who choose to smoke, whatever. It is our life. It's our choice. I understand it's killing me. Yeah. I understand it's shortening my life, I do. And I'm becoming a lot more conscious of it because of my children. Yeah. A lot more conscious. What I'm also becoming very, very conscious of is I don't actually know that many people that smoke anymore.
No, I don't really. Not that just exclusively
you'd never
smoke.
know I smoke unless you met me. Yeah. You'd never know I smoke.
No.
Never. I don't smoke in front of my kids. I don't smoke in the house. I don't smoke around anybody normally. So I nearly feel like it's a dirty thing to do. Whereas 5-10 years ago, it'd be a very normal thing to just have I wouldn't have a fag in the street. I wouldn't do it. I categorically wouldn't do it.
Really?
No, I wouldn't do it.
If you walked into my mum's house, the second you open the door, you would know she's a smoker. Yeah. She literally puffs over 40 fags a day. Wow. One after the other.
Yeah, you wouldn't have a clue. If you walked into my house, you wouldn't have a clue. Literally, you'd have no idea. So yeah, I will quit. And I'm definitely getting to the point where mentally I'm ready to quit. Definitely. So yeah, I do want to. I want to feel better.
It's just hard when you enjoy something though, isn't it? So my dad said, he genuinely enjoys having a vape. He doesn't do anything else. He doesn't drink. He doesn't do literally nothing else. All he's got is his vape, and he likes that. Even though it's making him ill, he will just continue to do that. Yeah,
it's interesting, isn't it? It really is. It is.
Let's get on to this confession anyway. This is a bit of a different confession. It's got nothing to do with vaping. Okay. But I had it anyway, and I just wanted to read it. So, my wife's friend accidentally sent me nudes of herself. I wish I could say I did the right thing and deleted them immediately, but I didn't. I looked at them and masturbated to them. The guilt I felt afterwards, and still do, is a lot. Never told my wife, but I've never thought I'd see one of her friends naked.
My guy. I think that's hilarious.
I think that's all right.
Like,
I think that's all right.
does the friend know that she sent them?
I don't know. I don't know how you'd accidentally send someone nudes.
Well, not only, like, so, okay, you may have accidentally sent them a picture. That's fine.
Yeah.
That can be an accident. You could click the wrong name. You could have been sending it through Instagram and clicked name below rather than the name above. I don't know. Something along those lines. That could happen. But then was there a conversation after that of gone, oh my God, I profusely apologise for sending you that.
There must have been, right?
Please don't open it. I profusely apologise. I'm probably going to tell your wife that I've done that by mistake. I didn't mean to. And I think if that were to happen...
Yeah, that would be the normal thing to happen.
That's no foul play, is it?
Yeah.
Cool. You've admitted you just made a really genuine mistake. I'm so sorry. I literally sent your husband a picture of my fucking tits, mate. And I was supposed to be sending it to the guy that I'm chatting to. I apologise. If you've accidentally sent it, and then nobody's had a conversation about it after.
Bit dodgy, that, isn't it?
Well, it is dodgy, yeah. I wonder if this gent has ever thought about this woman prior to seeing them naked.
Yeah.
Because people's minds wander, don't they? People's minds, it's your own mind. And you could have thought about 1,000,001 things. Just because you have a picture doesn't mean that you should feel bad.
Do you think it was okay to have a little crafty tug of the old sausage?
If I'm going to be sensible about it, probably not. But is it hurting anyone? No. Would you be okay if your partner did that? Probably not.
Probably not, but there's a big but. I don't think it's as bad as it's not the end of the world, is it?
It's not the end of the world. And if it was a genuine mistake, it's a genuine mistake.
We don't accidentally have a wank by mistake, though. That's
No. And then obviously...
Oh, easy.
Oh, silly me. And then that's obviously piqued his curiosity, and he's gone, you know what, fucking hell, I'm a bit horny now. I'm just gonna have a quickie.
I can understand the cheeky wank. I can understand the cheeky wank. However, you probably shouldn't have done that. You probably should have gone to your wife, oh shit, look what she's just sent to me.
I don't know. I would have spoken to the friend first.
Would you?
I wouldn't have gone to my partner. I'd have spoken to the friend first and been like, hey, did you mean to send me this?
Oh no, I wouldn't. I'd be like, look what they've just sent me.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, I would.
No, I'd be like, did you mean to send me this? They'd be like, oh no, oh my God, I apologise. I'd be like, could you please tell my wife that mistake's happened? And then when she talks to me about it, I'd be like, look, it's gone.
Yeah.
That's what I'd do. I wouldn't go straight to my partner to then confront a friend, to then confront, fuck that, because I feel like that's a bit mischievous. I don't know. I'd speak to the person who sent me it and I'd be like, did you mean to send that to me? No, I didn't. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Okay, cool. Yeah. And I'd be like, well, I'm not comfortable you sending me that, so please, I'm probably going to talk to my partner about it.
Maybe.
Well, no, I am. Sorry. Yeah. So either you do the right thing or I will.
Yeah.
So that's how I'd play it. I'd speak to the person who sent it.
After you've had a cheeky wank.
He obviously got turned on, didn't he?
Yeah, must have done.
Yeah, he obviously got chubby and was like, okay, I'll have a go over there.
Although he's obviously feeling guilty now, which is fine. You can, just get over it. It's only a wank, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't think you need to feel guilty. I'm sure many people have had many pleasurable times by themselves over people that they probably shouldn't be doing it over.
Yeah.
So I don't think you need to feel bad.
No, I don't. Right, should we wrap this one up then?
Yeah, all right, cool. After you.
Wow, guys, that was the Confessional podcast. Don't forget to go to Patreon for extra juicy behind-the-scenes content. You can find that at theconfessionalpodcast.co.uk.
Oh, well done.
I thought I'd got it wrong then.
No, you did. You got it right.
You can also leave us your anonymous confessions there. We'd love to chat about them, and we will definitely not judge you.
I might.
I definitely will as well.
Well, we will. But we'll talk about them and we'll keep it anonymous, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's it. See you later.
Love you guys. Bye.